Hey guys, and welcome back. It's been another couple of weeks again since I've done anything to the car, but since the last video I have just messed about and buffed the exhaust just to see how good it came up. That's just one simple pass, so it still needs quite a lot of work to get that up. I've made a start on buffing down the engine subframe. I put some slings on it, ready to hoist it on to the engine hoist to make it easier to get in and about a few things. Also, when I was removing the HT leads, I did come across a problem, and the plugs when they come off here on the ignition coil, so I'm going to have to remove these and get them off that way, which is a bit of a pain. And that's basically it for this end. The new alternator has arrived. This is the old one. I was going to get this one reconditioned just so it's the same one that was in the car, because as you can see it's rusty, but when I had a closer look at it, it's actually got a crack in the casing. So the new one is here. So I'm starting to get all the bits that I need, which I've laid on the table just for easiness and see what I'm still waiting on. So I've got front discs and pads. I've got some bolts for the front end, filters, drop links, ball joints, oil filter removals. I've got some new bolts here or there and brackets for all the plastics. The engine mounts, I got one of these cheap, so I just bought that one. Belts, I've got my Bluetooth module for the stereo. I've got a spare new fog light. Replace this one that's there. Turbo hoses. I got a new ignition coil just in case. These are old leads that came with it. The new alternator. Speakers, which I actually bought ages ago. Lower arms for the suspension, and I think that's it. I'm still waiting on some braided hoses for the brakes, but all in all, everything is kind of here. Also, I'm waiting on another lead for the battery and earth points. But so far, I think that is everything. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wheels off and make a start on doing the front brakes. So we'll just get into that. So I'm having to film this on my phone because the other camera ran out of batteries. So first thing I'm going to do to get access to the brakes is obviously take the wheels off. The alloys on this car are a little bit buckled and need to be sent away for refurb. So I'll probably do that in the next couple of weeks, just in preparation for the car being finished. And I'll show you under here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. So if I spin, see the divot there on that one. And I think the big worst was there. A lot of you smart Roadster owners will know that these are really soft. This one isn't too bad, but one of the rears is pretty bad. It's, to be honest, been leaking air when I had it. But first off, I'll get this tyre off and then we'll have a look at the brakes, and then we'll spray all the nuts and bolts for penetration oil to loosen them up. So wheels are off. I'll get the spacers off. But the shocks, as you can see, are not in the best of conditions. To be honest, the driver's side is worse. Come around here. It looks pretty horrendous, to be honest. But hey, we'll have a looky. And obviously my plan is, while these are all off, I'll get all this cleaned up. And if I need to replace anything, then I will. You can see not in the best of conditions, but yeah, get the spacers off. So that's the spacers off, and the pad carrier with the piston removed, well, slid out the way actually. I've been following the Evolution instructions, so you can see there's actually quite a lot of life in these pads, and I've done the same around here, and yeah, you can see these are really good condition, to be honest, for how long it's been sitting. So I'm just going to start removing all this, remove the disc, And to be honest, I'm going to move the suspension now so I can get this all tidied up, painted. Right, so I've missed out a few steps, but this is as far as I've gotten with this one so far. Due to the condition, I think I'm just going to buy some new ones of these. The bearings are okay. The bearings seem fine, and the rings look okay as well. The backing plates are just completely rusty. Worse at this side. You can see it's just absolute minging, and every single bolt I'm going to is just seized. And I ended up getting really annoyed with drop links, so I ended up taking a grinder to them just out of my frustration. So yeah, I think I'm just going to wait till payday and get some new one of these just to freshen up. And obviously, because I've cut pretty much every single bolt, and you can see, look at the state of these. They're absolutely rotten. There's just no point in my mind of putting this back on, because it's just going to cause me problems later on. Also, I'm going to try and recover the ABS sensors. But what I'm going to do, stop this video here, just because obviously I've got to wait till the end of the month for payday to order new ones of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just drop this one the same as the other one. I'm waiting for the tool to take out the suspension so I can get that tidied up. Obviously I wait till the end of the month for payday to order these bits, and I'll just pot it about doing other stuff like get the engine suspended and start stripping the bits that I want to off that to get access to the subframe, and yeah, just carry on the progress what I can without spending any money. We'll come back in a bit. Grr, this is why I'm wanting to get some new bits, because there's just no point, is there? So it's the hubs off both sides, so I think I'm just going to keep the bottom arms on, to be honest, and just get them sanded down. ABS sensor is out, as you've seen in the other video, it snapped. The bolt, the other side actually did come out. So yeah, I'm going to tidy up these. I'm waiting for the special tool that clamps onto the shaft of the shock absorber to come before I can get that off. So you can see it both sides, and also I'll clean up the caliper and I'll probably spray it red again. Yeah, I'll just go and crack on with that, get it buffed down. So that's everything buffed down that I'm going to be repainting on this stage, and I've just sprayed the rust converter on both sides. So leave it for 15 minutes and let it turn that colour there, and then I'll reapply and then wipe it all down, and then I can get the parts that don't have bolts going through sprayed to protect them going forward. And then once that's done, I'm going to make a start on doing the brake calipers, and like I said, I'm waiting on that special tool to get these off. So that's me buffed down everything here, and I've sprayed on that rust remover and rust neutralizer, so that's currently working right now. So I'm just going to leave that for the day, to be honest, and then tomorrow what I'll do, or later on tonight, is just make sure everything's dry and give it a base coat to save the rust getting back to it. I had some leftover in the bottle and it was actually going off, so I ended up just spraying some on this just to use it up, but that'll be another day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video here, and like I say, probably won't be doing anything to the front end for a while, just because I need to order some hubs on payday, and I'll get some of these 2 backing plates as well, and we'll take it from there. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you in the next one.